Folks, during the spring and autumn period, there was Lao Lai, the peak example of filial piety. Even when he was 70 years old, he still found all sorts of ways to make his parent happy. His act of Lao Lai amusing his parents took filial piety to a whole new level. As soon as his mother said she was bored, Lao Lai immediately went back to his room to take out his treasured item kept at the bottom of the chest. His book boy was totally stunned. Little did he know this colorful child's outfit was Lao Lai's secret weapon to cheer his parents up. Here comes the iconic highlight. Lao Lai put on the colorful clothes, tied a copper bell around his waist, and performed an impromptu return to childhood right then and there. His father, who was over 90 years old, was confused at first, but the next second he was laughing so hard he couldn't stop. Lao Lai's acting skills were simply legendary. He shook a drum, hummed a tune, and even added unscripted tumbles. His performance was so lively. His mother laughed until she leaned forward and backward, and the boredom she felt earlier was long gone. After all the fun, he switched to feeding mode. Lao Lai handed his parents preserved fruits, and his mother fed him red dates. This mutual display of affection was so touching it could bring tears to your eyes. Ice and tea, this is exactly what family happiness feels like. As night fell, the warm atmosphere got even better. Lao Lai held a lantern like a portable little sun, and the warm light shone on his parents' smiling faces. His father said something heartfelt. Having a child to keep us company makes every day a good day. The next day, the neighbors came over to hear the story. When they heard that 70-year-old Lao Lai dressed up as a child to amuse his parents, Aunt Zhong immediately gave a thumbs up. This is real filial piety. You definitely deserve a praise. All the neighbors gathered to watch this iconic scene. After seeing it, they all realized, filial piety isn't just about giving money, is it? Making your parents laugh out loud is the real skill. Lao Lai totally outdid all other children with this act. Lao Lai's filial piety was hidden in the little details. Knowing his parents had bad teeth, he specially chopped their food into small pieces. Even his book boy was won over and volunteered to be a filial assistant. That's the power of a role model. The warmth of this family was truly touching. Lao Lai fed his father porridge, his father wiped his mouth for him, and his mother wove clothes for him. Mutual love is the best look for a family. Who wouldn't envy this? The elderly grandpa at the village entrance gave an impromptu lesson. He told the children Lao Lai's story and said, filial piety has no age limit. In front of your parents, you can always be a thoughtful little dear. These words were so warm. Even scholars from neighboring villages came to learn from his example. Lao Lai summed up the essence of filial piety in one sentence. Don't bother with empty gestures. Making your parents laugh every day is better than anything else. That's the real practical wisdom. Private school teachers even used Lao Lai as a teaching example. Lao Lai amusing his parents became a must-memorize key point. The way the schoolchildren chanted this like a slogan showed that the seed of filial piety had been planted in their hearts. Lao Lai's daily life was spent accompanying his parents to bask in the sun and chat about daily trivialities. For him, the smiles on his parents' faces were the most precious metals. This is what happiness should look like. Let us highlight the key point. Lao Lai amusing his parents doesn't mean you have to dress up as a child. It tells you, no matter how old you are, you should always keep your parents in your heart. Go home often and make them laugh. That's more than enough.